There's been many rumors that Roblox is taking Robux out of the game for a more affordable option. Today I'm going to cover, is Roblox getting rid of Robux in 2021? Let's get into the video. Welcome back to Cinema Roblox. What preceded Robux? When Robux was first unveiled for the masses to enjoy and indulge in, the primary transactional values were of Robux and tickets. These virtually held up the fictional economy, and you were able to buy all the accessories and items and features to the extent of your heart's desire. To earn these currencies, players were obligated to follow through some tasks, without which you would be stranded penniless. Tickets were very easy to earn. All you had to do was take some time out of your routine schedule and log in. Doing just this would earn you this secondary currency and have your friends visiting this digital monument. But they were inferior to Robux, the primary currency in this game. You could convert your tickets to Robux, but you needed a lot of tickets just to make up for 1 Robux. Now, Robux was the superior currency and very difficult to earn. To bag these, similar to tickets, you had to log in regularly, trade the possessions, you have to hoard it along with the progression of your game. But in 2016, the developers decided that tickets have lost their charm and were consequently withdrawn from the game.
Oh, I see you! Okay, hurry.
Okay.
Why were tickets done away with? Robux and tickets were both pretty valid and solid monetary values in Roblox. Both proved to be essential for a smooth flow of transactions, but it was getting a bit troublesome and hard to handle 2 currencies trying to balance between the two. So it was concluded that it would be far easier and simpler if there was only 1 fictional currency. One of the major reasons to get away with this currency was new players who had just joined Roblox, and they had no grip of it yet, were baffled by the accessibility by these 2 currencies. This was deemed to be unnecessary and utterly unneeded by these new players. Some were smarter and cleverly made new alternative accounts, from which they passed on all their earning from these to their primary accounts. This was unsettling for the developers, and so they decided to pull out the concept of tickets from this game altogether. This also helped in refining the Roblox gaming community and shed away the gamers who were only in for the riches and not for the game itself. This modification allowed only true players to stay, while the users who were looking for some cash were rightly done away with. These users saw this opportunity to earn, so after the removal of tickets, Roblox successfully was able to retain devoted players, making the platform cleaner and more spontaneous to play. The initiative skyrocketed the profits, since now the game was much more fun and entertaining to play.
Okay.
We have to do it again?
Ah! I did it! I'm so proud!
Impact of tickets removal on Roblox. David Baszucki, a prominent developer of the game Roblox, on March 15, 2016, broke the devastating news of developers pulling out tickets from Roblox, elaborating how they reached this final decision and how it was for the betterment. He was very clear-cut in his response to the crying woes asking for an answer. He went over with the reasons as to why developers saw it fit to get rid of tickets. He said that this system was put in place solely to act as a reward system, to positively reinforce players to return to this game, and to keep them hooked. Robux was the original currency and the only one they intended to keep and establish within the game. To compensate for the loss that will befall the players as a consequence of this, developers made a lot of items free of cost, where you didn't have to spend any of your Robux. Items and accessories that previously had a price tag of tickets were now free. Players were given a month's window to spend as much as they could before tickets were removed from the game. You couldn't exchange currency, but you buy and trade as many items as you wished.
Over here, just make some jumps up this carrot.
Is this the last we could be seeing of Robux? Creating the confidence that Robux was the only true currency the developers ever intended to introduce to be the primary monetary value within the game, cementing it further when they withdrew tickets from the game entirely, it is in the air that Robux may be looking down on the possibility of demolishing the Robux currency. Their new update may have some surprising aspects, one of them being no currency at all. What will follow if this does manifest within the game? How will transactions go about? How do players cope without a currency they have been relying on for years? Something so intimate to the game and so important that it will leave a gaping hole in the game streaming. Will there be a substitute currency or system to go around with these purchases? The developers have to make up for this in some way or another. They have to introduce another way of transactions. They have to place a value on their items, and that too against a standard. They either create an entirely new one or think of an alternative. Does this mean that players will have another currency, each associated with different games within Roblox, an entirely new currency for each world? We don't know what Roblox will bombard us with. We don't know whether there will be a substitute after they demolish the current economic system that revolves around Roblox, but we do know whatever follows this unprecedented update will be an interesting and exciting new experience.
Now,
Why are you bald?
I'm not.
What happened?
This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.